Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is my thoughts on XXL's freshman class of 2012. Breaks out is what this cover says. They sure did, even with Iggy as their first female freshman. Ugh. Let's go right here. My thoughts on XXL's freshman. A couple familiar names here. I guess there aren't any freestyles this year, just ciphers. Upon further investigation, XXL lost the freestyles. Damn. Let's get started. Future, starting his career in 2008 as The Future, he would go on to drop the from his name and fucking explode. His first single, Tony Montana featuring Drake, is absolute garbage. Like, it was funny at first, but then it gets annoying, especially with all the people that actually like listening to shit like it, which is why his dumbass keeps blowing up. In part one of the cipher, his group, also including Hobson, Roscoe Dash, Machine Gun Kelly, and Danny Brown, Future is dead fucking last. He is absolute trash. Kid Ink, starting his career in 2009 as Rockstar. He's still going now with a surprise album drop last year. I'm still talking about relevancy, like if as if I know anything. I do not. I can't talk about relevancy. I can talk about relevancy pertaining to me, a casual, but that doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean anything. His first single, Hero, is such a nice song. I really liked it. In part two of the cipher, his group, also including Macklemore, Don Tripp, and Iggy Azalea, he was second best for me. Danny Brown, this motherfucker right here, man. Beginning his career in 2003 with fellow rappers Chips and Dopehead as rap group Reservoir Dogs, Danny really rose to prominence in 2010. I remember my brother showing me this guy when during this time, I can't fucking. All these are horribly written. Showing me this guy during this time, and I hated him so much. But his style would eventually grow on me. He hasn't released any music for some time, but I think he's definitely got some more music planned. I'd say he was second best in his group cipher. French Montana, born and raised in Morocco until he was 13, French grew up on rap, with it being described as one of his favorite pastimes. In 2003, taking on the name Young French, he and some of his friends started battle rapping and releasing a DVD series called Cocaine City, featuring focusing on diss tracks, rappers, both underground and signed in street life. Imagine if I just punched my phone. The fuck up. French got serious about rap in 2005, changing his name to what we know him as now. I had never heard him rap before, but he's still releasing music despite all the shit he's been through. His first single, Shot Caller, featuring Charlie Rock, is pretty good. I guess he didn't participate in a cipher. You'll get that from time to time. They couldn't be there for whatever reason. There hasn't been one. It's usually just like one person, and he might have been like the 10th spot winner. I don't know, or whatever the fuck. Macklemore, releasing his first mixtape in 2003 as Professor Mac Lamore. He would soon change his name to what we know now and absolutely explode in 2008 with he and Ryan Lewis's song Thrift Shop in 2012. Um, Absolutely exploded in 2008 with he and Ryan Lewis's song Thrift Shop in 2012. I think what I meant to say was he would explode in 2008, and then even that doesn't make sense. What the fuck were they talking about? This shit always happens. Not on video, but I really like this guy's style. He's got some great songs that aren't thrift shop, trust me. And he's still going too. His first single, Love Song, featuring Evan Roman, is one of those songs that are deeper than thrift shop. I'm not really feeling the chorus though. I'm not really feeling that chorus though. He was definitely number one in his group cipher. Don Tripp, staying underground until 2012. Tripp is a nice hidden gem in this lineup. He seems to have fallen off, or maybe he's still under the radar. I just can't find anything. With no singles, I looked at the first track off of his first mixtape, Gorilla, that shares the same name, and Gorilla is Guerrilla. It's a really dope track. He was third best in his group cipher. Machine Gun Kelly, releasing his first mixtape back in 2006. As a teenager, he got real big in 2012 with his debut album. He's still active, and he's definitely grown on me. His first single, Alice in Wonderland, is decent, but he's done a lot better. He was third best in his group cipher. Um, so far, Fuck Future. I think I ended up. I like some Future songs. He's probably the most relevant so far that we're going through. Macklemore talked about Thrift Shop. Whenever there's like a white rapper, of course, you know, being white, I'm like, yes, finally, representation. Someone that's not just Eminem, even though I like Eminem too, even though he's fallen off tremendously in my opinion, in a lot of people's opinions. But Machine Gun Kelly was interesting because I think my brother listened to him as well. I thought he was all right, and then my friends and I really liked Sleeping with Sirens. I really got into Sleeping with Sirens because of them. And they have a song called Alone featuring MGK. And Kellen Quinn, you know, he's singing. He's like, MGK. MGK is like, leave me? How the fuck you gonna leave me? And like, it's funny how he comes into the music video. It's like a little window that the scientist is peering into, looking around, and then he just like, leave me. So fucking funny. That was about the extent of Machine Gun Kelly until, of course, the infamous diss track, the him and Eminem going back and forth, and then Eminem killed him so hard that he changed genres. And in my opinion, I actually like Machine Gun Kelly's rock. I think it's pretty fucking dope. There are some that are cringy for sure. He himself is a cringy man, but talent wise, I really like him. Hopsin, mainly underground in 2001. Hop has come a long way since then. I became a huge fan of this dude when I heard of him on Tech Nine's "Am I a Psycho?" His first single, "Sexy Cyber," is insane, no doubt, but it's not his best. He was the best in his group cipher. A lot of bias. I love Hopsin. Um, Loved Hopsin. I don't really listen to him anymore. And I've seen a lot of like video essays on why he's shit and not a good person, but like I I really I really liked Hopsin. What can I say? A lot of his music really was like, this is fucking dope. This right here is fucking dope. Iggy Azalea, this bitch. God, XXL's first female freshman. Pursuing a rap career since the age of 14, Iggy finally made it in 2011 with her debut album. She's still making music, but she really needs to stop. Her first single, "Work," is alright. I just can't stand this bitch's voice. She was the worst in her group cipher. I say bitch a lot. For being a feminist, but man, Iggy fucking blows, dude. So much so that she made it OnlyFans. And you know what? More power to her. Whatever, get that bag, however you want to get it. Just because it wasn't working out in rap, so she was like, "I'm going to OF." Fine, cool, do that. I support it fully. Go ahead. Don't rap anymore. Fucking Iggy Azalea. And then Ti was the one that signed her, and Ti goes. She was a failed experiment. Jesus Christ. I'm so mad that she is the first female freshman. She's white. And she's, what is she, like Australian? What the fuck is she again? She's like, how she talks is, yeah, I'm Iggy Azalea, blah, blah, blah. Just fucking accent. And then she's like, yeah, I-G-D-Y with my name and Bo. Oh, fuck, shut up. Shut up. Terrible. I'm talking to her in the past tense and telling her to shut the fuck up and get out of the recording booth. Terrible. I'm so fancy. That I know that's not her singing, but she's rapping. It's a terrible song. Roscoe Dash. Getting interested in rap at the age of 12. Roscoe, then going by the name ATL, formed a rap group with his brother called the Blackout Boys, BOIZ, or BOB for short. He would then change his name to Shadow Fade, and then finally to the name we know now. He released a mixtape last year, so he's still active. Shut up. Just shut up. His first single, All the Way Turned Up, featuring Soulja Boy Tell 'Em, is straight ass. He was fourth in his freestyle. So this year wasn't too bad. Did I actually get everybody? Did I actually get everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 10. Okay. Hobson is number 1. I really like Hobson. Hobson, Macklemore, Danny Brown, Machine Gun Kelly, Kid Ink, Don Tripp, French Montana, Future, Roscoe Dash, Iggy Azalea. Tyro said, I like Hobson a lot, and Don Tripp is growing on me. Marco said, only 2 of these people are still in it and major. Ray said, Iggy, she needs something new from her. Kid Ink, Macklemore, and Future still in it for now. I said, I despise Iggy. Then I said, now this is 26 weeks ago. What was I doing in January? Was I looking up XXL freshmen? And then I was like revisiting this list for some reason. What was I doing 6 months ago? Then I said, now she's done with rap and making it OnlyFans. Get that bag. Oh, was this in my memories? This is in my memories. That's why. Let's go. That makes sense. Nick said something, and I said, couldn't agree more. Man, I sure wish I knew what the fuck she said. It's messed up. So that's XXO's freshman class of 2012. When the world was supposed to end. Almost did. A lot of crazy shit happened that year. Iggy Azalea? Really? Her? I can't stand her face. I can't stand anything. I can't stand her at all. MGK looking super goofy. Hobson looking even goofier. Danny Brown being a straight goofball. Future looking like he's trying to be more impressive than he actually is. Kid Ink is up there with a baseball bat. There's Danny Brown. Then there's French Montana. Featuring Future. Kid Ink. Danny Brown. No, Kid Ink. Danny Brown. French Montana. Macklemore's up there. Don Tripp. Machine Gun Kelly. Hobson. That's Roscoe Dash. Okay. You guys have a good one. What did you think of the list? Who was your favorite rapper? What would be your ranking? Leave in the comments below or whatever. Bye. Have a good one.